scene we're going to have. Full checkerboard environment. Not just the end zones that are checkered, but we've been set up with a full checkerboard going throughout this stadium. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Commodores will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tennessee's offense will have the ball first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bowman.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story.
There he goes! They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right.
Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll try it again. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
Hauls it in. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. What a disappointment. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So Vanderbilt's offense will have its first possession of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around...
Oh, he's got some space. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Turner. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Galloway. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Commodores line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Wants to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And the ball's racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. At the 35, he's got room. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Fires to the big fella. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Volunteers are on the move.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He sends three receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Tennessee! A great catch and run for 6. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Complete to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Commodores, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off-play action on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fakes to grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Vols will hustle to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first downs.
Breaks into the open. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Sterling. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd. That's caught. It's Sterling. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on 2nd. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Sterling. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Turner. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And the Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Leaves it with the back. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sterling. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes a connection. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Just gonna keep it after the snap. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Might be calling a hot route. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Commodores will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking for the score! Touchdown Doors! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in there.
Touchdown Volunteers! Stealing a score on special teams. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Going right to work up top. On the run, fires downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Grab behind the line. It's Brooks. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Brooks. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Brooks. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Here comes the heat. He's got it. 1st down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Vols will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Trying to set the tone with the run.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got a man, it's Kendricks. He got it out to the 34-yard line, not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Volunteers want to move quickly. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Running to Green. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Offense in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
He'll keep it himself. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got the back in the middle. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The give from the gun. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. Intercepted, number 19. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 10 to Houston.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Starling.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Kendricks. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Starling. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. And they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. Here's the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Quickly complete. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
And the Volunteers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Jones. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Jukes his way for more. Still making moves. The 20. The inside. Touchdown, Vandy. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Ware. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Volunteers look to keep this drive humming. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back and leaves it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got him still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Wants to go up top. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Inside the 40. He's at the 30. Past the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Commodores!
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football, looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Got his man downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the first. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Dude, let's go. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. To the air on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Turner. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And there just has not been a lot to write home about this year for this football team. Offensively, defensively, or even on special teams. Just not a lot of bright spots this season.
So here is the Tennessee offense. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Turning it on! And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Out of the gun, the inside give. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Volunteers!
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Michigan is getting smoked. This is unexpected. This is alarming. And I've been on social, and their recruits are definitely taking notice. They're trailing by 34 to Ohio State.
Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back, let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.